All right, IM1 classes. We are continuing working with parallel lines cut by transversal. What we're practicing today is identifying if lines are complementary or not, not complementary, if they are congruent, they have the same measure, or if they are supplementary, they add a 180, and then using that information to set up an equation to solve for x. So let's look at our first example here. These angles are congruent, so the first few problems, we're just going to work what to do, how to set this up when they are congruent. There we go. One thing I want to remind you, if we make that checkerboard pattern here, this is going to help you figure out if they're congruent or supplementary. Since the 7x plus 4 and the 60 are the same color, they are congruent. So when things are congruent, we just set them equal to each other. So set them equal to each other. Now I can solve, real simple to solve, subtract 4 from both sides. Plus 4 minus 4 cancels out. You get 7x is equal to 56. Divide both sides by 7, you get x is equal to 8. Another example, these angles, again, they are congruent. That means they have the same measure. I want you to practice putting in the checkerboard pattern here, just so you can see when the angles are the same. So since they're both blue, that means they are equal to each other. So we just set them equal. 15x is equal to 135. This one's real simple. Just divide both sides by 15. You get x is equal to 135 divided by 15 is 9. One more. Again, it says they are congruent, so they have the same measure. But we are just going to continue to put this checkerboard pattern in here, color code the angles so we can see that they have the same, when they have the same measure. So since they are both blue, when they're the same color, they're equal. So just set it up to solve. Another easy one to solve for. All I need to do is subtract 112 from both sides. So I'll put in a line of separation here. Plus 112 minus 112 cancels out. You get x is equal to 105 minus 112 is negative 7. All right. So next, these angles are supplementary, meaning they add to 180. Again, I'm going to practice putting in the checkerboard pattern so we can identify whether they're congruent or supplementary easier. Since the 60 and the 1 plus 17x are different colors, when they're different colors, when you use that checkerboard pattern, that means they add to 180. So 1 plus 17x plus 60 is equal to 180. That's how you're going to set up those equations. So here, combine like terms, so 1 plus 60x, combine these two, 1 plus 60 is 61, so I get 17x plus 61 is equal to 180. I'm going to subtract 61 from both sides. Plus 61 minus 61 cancels out. You get 17x is equal to 119. And then you're going to divide by 17. So divide both sides by 17. You get x is equal to 7. So again, another example of supplementary. wrong one. So I'm going to make the checkerboard pattern here. Since the 80 and the x plus 112 are different colors, those add to 180. So I'm going to do 80 plus x plus 112 is equal to 180. And solve this. First thing I need to do when solving this one, clean up this left side, combine like terms. So I have an 80 plus 112. That is 192. So I get x plus 192. Subtract 192 from both sides. I forgot to put the equals 180 here. Now subtract 192 from that. Plus 192 minus 192 cancels out. Here we get x is equal to negative 12. 180 minus 192 is negative 12. One more example of supplementary. Again, it tells us it's supplementary, but it's always helpful to practice putting in this checkerboard pattern so we can see it every single time. They're different colors, so that means they add to 180. So 13x plus 2 plus 100 is equal to 180. Solve. Going to combine like terms. So I have 2 plus 100. It comes out to 102. So 13x plus 102 is equal to 180. Get x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 120 from both, or 102 from both sides. That cancels out, and you get 13x is equal to 120 minus 102 is 78. Last step, divide both sides by 13. That cancels out. You get x is equal to 6. If the angles are congruent, set them equal to each other and solved. If they are supplementary, add them together, say it equal to 180, and then solve. So here on these next, again, just a reminder so you can see it one more time. Reminder for congruent supplementary. I'm going to make color code this here. These other angles in blue. So if you have colored pencils or highlighters or markers or something, just really, you can real quickly just make this color board pattern. Remember, same angles, if they're the same color, they are congruent. Same color, same measure. Same color, same measure. Different color angles are supplementary. So different color, add to 180. All right. So let's look at this one. So determine if the angles are congruent or supplementary, then we have to find x. So problem doesn't tell us if they're congruent or supplementary, so we have to do that work ourselves. I'm going to start off by making the checkerboard pattern. So here, all right, they are different colors, so they add to 180. So it's going to be 12 plus 6x plus 120 is equal to 180. Combine like terms, I have a 12 plus 120. So 12 plus 120 is 132. So 6x plus 132 is equal to 180. Subtract 132 from both sides. It cancels out. You get 6x is equal to 48. 180 minus 132 is 48. Last step, divide by 6. You get x is equal to 8. 48 divided by 6 is 8. Oh, on Edulastic, this is going to be a drop-down menu. You can click, you can choose congruent or supplementary. When they're different colors, they are supplementary. They add to 180. So I'm just going to put for supplementary. All right, let's do this example. So I'm going to start off, make the checkerboard pattern. And I can actually already see that they are the same color. So I don't even need to finish that. So since my angles are the same color, they are equal. When they're the same color, you just set them equal to each other. So here I'm going to solve for x. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. Plus 9 minus 9 cancels out. You get 14x is equal to 126. Divide by 14. You're going to get x is equal to 9. Yeah, x is equal to 9. This is 9. Oh, don't want to skip this part since they're the same color. All right. Here, I'll go ahead and finish out the checkerboard pattern. Since those angles, 14x and 135, are the same color, they are congruent. Same color means same measure. Same color, same measure. Different color adds to 180. All right. Last example here, make the checkerboard pattern. I'll finish it off with the blue. Oh, wanted that to be blue. So the x plus 2 and 50 are the same measure or the same color, so that means they are equal. So we set them equal to each other. Subtract 2 from both sides. Plus 2 minus 2 cancels out. You get 8x. Oh, want that in black. 8x is equal to 48. And then divide both sides by 8. You get x is equal to 6. Again, since they're the same color, they are congruent. They are the same measure, same color, same measure. X equals 6. All right, that's all I have for you for right now. Finish the assignment at Elastic. If you have questions, make sure you email me, and we will see you guys next time.